Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I am here to share my latest journal. This is a gift, excuse me, for my grandniece who's getting married. Yay! So her colors that she wanted in her journal are sage green and a blush pink. So let's see if I was even close. So we've got this image from Mrs. Coggs on the front. Isn't she beautiful? And then the beautiful pinks and greens. And let's go inside. A die cut here. I have distress inked this, excuse me, with sage, and then just a piece of cardstock. And then I ran it through my die cut and made some pretty leaves. With You I'm Home, a library card. The kit I've used is from Screech Owl Studios. She has labels in her kit, and I have just used them at the top of and bottom of a page as tabs, and she can put a date on there, name of a event, lace trim here with some little flowers on a piece of ledger, a pocket. This does come with the kit. I have used this as a template to make a second pocket further on. And we've got some note papers here. Look on the back, it's all sewn across. And then this comes with a kit. It's backed with some it's backed with parchment cardstock. An envelope. I found these at an estate sale, I do believe. No, it was online. She was selling a bunch of vintage postcards, and there was, it was full of a lot of other things. Cards and things. Some were vintage, some not so. So there's this one, and then I stenciled on the flap. And for your wedding, and stenciled on the inside. And then I have a few vintage photos in here. This one is definitely a wedding one. Pocket here. Loved you yesterday. Love you still. Always have, always will. And in the pocket we've got a gorgeous tag. Excuse me, this is not from the kit. This is from another kit, but I thought the pinks and the greens went so well. Love and laughter and happily ever after. And this one's seen by me at the top. An adult coloring page, but this one, it had some weird like shiny texture on the back, so I wasn't sure that would take too well to like gel pens and stuff, that it would smear. So I backed it with some vintage grid paper and then sewed around. The envelope does not come with the kit. It is another, I think it's Tracy Fox, one of her compendium. But the pinks and the greens is why I chose it. And then you've got this leftover piece from the cover. Perfect marriage is just two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other. On the back of an index card. I hope everybody's doing well today. Again, pinks, greens. And then I'm vintage, what is that? I think it's vintage, what do I want to call it? I'll think of it. I've stenciled on the tab. Scrapbook paper, vintage scrapbook paper, thank you. Tuck spot here with leftover from the inside of the cover. This comes with the kit, as does this one. I've printed on the back. Let's make it look a little nicer. And this comes with the kit, isn't that pretty? Lines on the back, and then another vintage photo. It's a pretty page. They are really soft, pretty colors. The center of the book, we've got a flap that I've stenciled, but you can still write on the whole thing. It's a really deep pocket. You can add a lot in there. Excuse me. Again, pink flowers, beautiful greens. I've stamped stamped and fussy cut out the love, and a vintage scrapbook cardstock. This is an index card divider and vintage music paper, and this is from Artie Mays with pinks and greens. Love is meant to be an adventure, and then I've stenciled on the back. I'm so close to 300 subscribers. I want to do a giveaway for that momentous occasion. So we've got a pad of paper here. When we have each other, we have everything. A Tim Holst wildflower die, and then just some vintage paper, and not so vintage. Stenciling throughout. A binder clip holding in this vintage. It was just, I don't remember what was going around. Oh, some index cards. Yeah, vintage index cards, so it's pretty old. And then the vintage dictionary page, a couple of die cuts. This is where the tape was stuck together, and so you've got this stain there and a stamp. Once in a while, right in the middle of an ordinary life, love gives us a fairy tale. And then you've got a book with vintage how to choose an antique book with some heart stamps and all you need is love. And you've just got a few pages of journaling space, once upon a time. Hearts down at the bottom, stenciling. It is machine stitched down the middle. And then a heart. And they lived happily ever after the end. And then another page of antiques, and I was just trying to camouflage a little the orange. That didn't really go. But the green was amazing, so. And then heart stamps. And I don't know why, but it is so much easier, if I remember right, to put it on from the bottom to the top than from the top to the bottom. I don't know why, maybe it's just me. But there you go. So I didn't really decorate or embellish the cover because of the wrap. The band? What would you call it? Wrap around? Yeah, that would work. Yeah, they're half the adult coloring page, and you've got journaling space around it, and you can color. Beautiful. Oh, isn't that so pretty? And then the next pocket, this is the one that I've traced off of the first one with leftovers from that. My heart is entwined around yours. The clock die does come with a kit. Another pad of note papers. First, and then another card, journal card comes with it, and I printed on the back. Another vintage photo, and another Mrs. Cogs. Beautiful ladies. Some seam binding through there with a twine bow, and there's the other label turned into a tablet of sorts. I like that watering can, that's my favorite part, I think. There's the back, and there is the wedding journal for my grandniece. Hope she likes it, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.